Probably the most famous story of romantic love is Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, the tragic tale of two young lovers.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy.
I think it's very appealing to young people because there you are, you have this young couple who are fighting against the status quo. They're fighting against what should be the case. And instead they're saying, no, we love each other and that's what we want to do.
I think Romeo and Juliet is a great play. I think it's one of the simpler of Shakespeare's plays in terms of plot.
So the story of Romeo and Juliet, although it was written almost 400 years ago, still speaks to us today.
I love the fact that it seems to be a kind of battle between love and hate in a way. The fact that you've got this kind of context of real hatred between the two families and a kind of shining light of hope in it.
And I think some of the language is really beautiful and poetic, but also it's fairly understandable, and there's some quite archetypal characters in that play that make it easier to understand, I think.
Back in the 16th century, Shakespeare was obsessed with romance. Do we still feel the same today? Let's find out.
I put a book of all the sort of photos from our time we spent together, and I inserted a engagement ring on the last page, so when she looked through it she saw the engagement ring at the end and she burst into tears.
The most romantic thing would be somebody changing country to follow me around Europe to be with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes you end up being caught in a moment, or end up bumping into someone at the right time and the right place. So yeah, I still believe that anyways. If you have that strong faith in, that two people could actually fall in love, then yeah.
No, I think it's lust at first sight more than love, yeah.
Shakespeare and his writings are obviously so famous around the globe, so well known, and they've stood the test of time. And they will continue to stand the test of time because these themes are universal themes. They are timeless themes, and they will be relevant in 400 years from now, as they were 400 years before now.